And gamble responsibly, but a drop in through mini here. They're looking to test the waters towards Dafu. A trade back and forth, but Santeros is looking to fire away with this Glock in hand. He's still hit by Dafu, though, getting the reload, but just an escape. Santeros will find the kill.
And taking this off angle could actually catch Santaras lacking. It does, but he's not able to convert on the shots just yet. Now the crossfire set up, and CALIX and XELLOW wanting to shut it down. Just can't deliver yet. I mean, timing could come down to the majority of it. CALIX, does he even bother going for a swing? Seems like he will, and they both give up footsteps back and forth. XELLOW wants to take the aggressive angle on a swing, and he shouldn't. No, I thought he had it. No, he just barely can't connect.
Rocking with the AWP of his own. Oh.
Good start, too. That's up a little bit of extra damage. Cherry picking as they go into the site. And CALIX through his smoke will fall. Actually, the Molotov is the assistance for the kill. And it seems like this one's going downhill. XELLOW left all alone in the 1v4. He's got nothing else to connect upon. Dafu, he is starting.
Bird from Sky making a risky play, but Santero's going to clear it. Nope, he's going to stick his gun barrel up just wide enough.
It's one of the AKs.
Now, how does Bird from Sky get out of this position? It doesn't have any help. He's got to fight his way out of it. He does have a gun to do so. Molly to throw in as well, and maybe XELLOW can provide overwatch right there as he's nailed the shot.
Oh my. That's sick, man. That's actually really cool. Bird from Sky, too. He's not going to take the avenue to get away. He wants the kill. Maybe a bit too audacious, but the Molotov spreads at the last tick, and Woxic is shell-shocked by it. It's 2 AKs against the world, and now you can make that just one. CALIX at the wrong side of the map to contend, and XELLOW makes it quick and painless.
But look at this peek out. Bird from Sky might have timed it to perfection, but no. Santeros has snuck his way through mini. Dafu gonna find a double kill, and turning it around in time is Santeros. He does find the first. At the very least, recovering some ground. Dafu is still on a mission with 3 kills. He finally gets shut down. There's still a lot of A defense to move.
For him as he pushes all the way around through lobby. No way.
Oh, man.
No way. Show him where the rabbits are, George. 1v2.
Work with this. Silent move up the ladder. He's going to get caught on the ladder. That's
he hesitated too, way of the F, and again, they're very well known for picking you apart piece by piece.
They're going to test Dafu once again. He's passed every occasion. They will continue to do so, but only good for one. That might be problematic. XELLOW needs to find another, but all the numbers have dropped here off the opening pick. They're going to shut things down with Stare himself.
And they're jumping around. Very scary as they all go dancing over towards Secret. XELLOW, only good for the one. The trade is worthwhile for Eternal Fire.
He'll take that here. He's going to help out in this piece at attack. They've got to make their move. Maybe he's just going to slip in through heaven now that that kill comes through onto Bird from Sky.
I don't know. He's really starting to try to figure out what's going on here. Manx, so he's blindsided by CALIX there.
But not able to do a kill. Spam might be able to do it. He could line up 2. XELLOW going to drop to it, but there's still another right around the corner. Santeros is confirmed. He is. He'll be found out from Stare. He's going to jump down for the last.
No way. He's got an aim.
On the CALIX. Last is Dafu. He's going to throw the HE in, and he tries to move past it, but there's not enough time. Oh, there is. He certainly has. Yes, but now this explosion out towards A. They're going to look to pop in. They've already found an entry kill, but now holding down Dafu and Stare going to step it up. Now,
no way!
My God, mini play. No one's ready for this. Santeros drops on 2, and there's still that player confirmed on the back.
Santaras all this time to rotate in on the flank, and the op, expectant of the push, is going to find the trade, but still 2-on-2. They don't give it, but timing of the essence as he maneuvers down the ladder, headshot converted, and now XELLOW needs to find the trade, which he does deliver on. But CALIX to worry about. Where does he set up? He could be absolutely anywhere, even behind the big blue bin, which is first the clearing from XELLOW, and I don't think the op is in a retrievable distance. Yeah, they're just setting themselves up well for the future, but not if XELLOW's consistently able to find these opening picks, man. This is his 3rd time doing it with the op, but the legend that Woxic is won't let him get away unscathed still. A lot of utility goes into the site, and they actually catch Stare at the middle of silence.
They're going to be in your face right now. Going to trigger a re-aggression, but they're waiting for it patiently. Dafu, another 2K from him, and he turns his attention towards Santeros. He's going to shut him down, but not enough. Damage done. Manx is going to find the quick trade right there. But Manx seems prepared. He's ready for this.
Can he hit the shots, though? That's the question. No, by 1 HP. He trembles too much. And with the utility now coming out, they should have all the info necessary to find a converted one, but not looking the right way. And now it looks like you're going to catch a couple of blinded up members. XELLOW doubles down, but it shouldn't be enough. Behind the smoke, Lester Famas has got a lucky pick. This round is done, and Eternal Fire. To be optimistic here because it still already looks bad, and Eternal Fire are probably going to take it. But you kind of need this round, and Stare, I mean, he's fighting tooth and nail just to keep you in it. XELLOW with the op alongside him, positioned at the back of the silo, and maybe a bit of an oversight by the Eternal Fire offense, or maybe I'm just dead wrong. As XELLOW left on 8 HP is all of a sudden 1v1. And he even drops in the smoke. Bird from Sky decides to peek up. He's got the confidence as you could ever expect from this
Can't
man.
step up and fill the shoes. That's a crazy HE. They're right on the money, but Bird from Sky, it's not going to stop him from opening up proceedings and finding the first kill.
Well, Zantara is certainly going to be here to spot out for the heaven flank, but what can he do about it? Absolutely nothing, man. Leveled out, a taste of their own medicine. They come barreling in, and not a single man can be stopped.
Take a look in towards lobby, and it will be only one. He'll be held through with exactly what they did on pistol, but this time they're taking a different approach, rerouting in that lower bomb site and catching XELLOW off guard.
And they might already call it a save, to be honest with you. Don't really have the weaponry to come back into this, or so I say anymore. Makes it look easy. Two of them spotted over in the side hall as this bomb looks to go down. But no, they delay it for the time being. Zantaras is upgraded to the AK. Rifles dropped around the board, but it seems like XELLOW are finally able to manage the kick.
Got a P2000 out. I don't like his odds. He will go down. They're hoping to gather.
Yeah. Oh, Zantaras. They expect him, just not enough as he mows down all three, man. I told you why. You can't give him an AK. Now they're all going to come swinging from the fences. Flash thrown in deep. And
No, though, man. Trouble.
well, they're not going to slow down either. Look at this, XELLOW. They just come popping into the A site. Response is still made. All of a sudden, 1v3 and Woxic again. Falling ground, and they deny him of the save. Opt to be retrieved from picking at either side of the map, so it all just depends on where they're leaning in the favoritism. No, they're going to go dropping down the bench with that one pick not going their way. Emor up through the Molotov, and he's going to try to catch one, which he will. Op falls as the B site take comes into full effect, but that's if you're able to get that far. Woxic on the op is easily able to respond. 17 seconds, and he's now dropped. There's a chance to get the plant in. Stayer taps it, getting pushed from every direction. Gonna have to pick a fight one by one. Dude, out.
On top of Mini, everyone's going to be testing the Lexus and Terras, and this duo towards the outer yard is just going to mop them up. Every single one falling to Zantaras so far. And he can confirm the ace denied. Woxic drops here. XELLOW has a lot to deal with. Gonna get a flash in, but get out of dodge. Zantaras opens up proceedings. A lovely start from him, and now they're going to continue their endeavors in towards B, but the player tapping towards the back of Silo, and look at the rotations. Look how decisive it is. Eternal Fire. The trades are in, though. Stair finds two, and XELLOW with one as well. So we're back to even.
Still blooming on the double door. Stayer gonna go ahead and commit to the plant. XELLOW gets the shot into the first door player, but still the lineup is there, and HiGHLiGHTS gets them both. You can't flick around fast enough. Soon to expire. Burke from Sky is slipping that entirely. Decides to just give up anonymity and sprint in through Mini, but if he had walked, he was easily going to be able to find a kill. Now it seems like it's just back to Doomsday. HiGHLiGHTS with all three, and the bomb lies dormant on the A site ground, all up to Manx in the 1v5. And this XELLOW, well, I've seen it do some magic before. This just shouldn't be the weapon for the job.
A side grade, as I like to call it here. They'll just get up, down, and walk in the first half, and it's hard to really blame him for that fact. Manx is going to be able to avoid all the spam. He walks through the smoke. He does find the entry, but HiGHLiGHTS is going to give two back, man. He is keeping things in good tension here. There's a couple low HP bars to note. Manx finds another headshot, but 8 Gs could line in towards the site to deny a plant.
Woxic still being held from the lobby push. XELLOW's got his number written on his AK. And now XELLOW left a bit of a new resurgence here. I feel like we're watching HiGHLiGHTS code, because every time somebody falls on Eternal Fire, it's not a one-for-one trade. No, that's not enough for a team. It can be so interesting to watch. Look at the nades going back and forth. Both players, both teams eat them, but XELLOW comes out with a kill. And the IGL now drop leaves XELLOW in a bit of a hole to try to bring this one back out. Stayer needs to convert on the outside duel, but he misses. And now, seems like...
make this up. Walks attention away. Look who's in the back of Silo. He'll go down. XELLOW drops, and now this round becomes
doable. Footnote on it, but now they're coming through on the retake, and if these kills can be delivered, then there's a chance. Manx will take that trade alongside Dafu, and the op still in play on XELLOW, spotting out the window player, but can't deliver in the frag feed just yet. But now as it's all left up to HiGHLiGHTS, it seems like this retake's on Nuke, and an XELLOW that looked battered and bruised coming into this game, or at least staying alive for another.
He's gotta drop everyone there towards the tail end. We'll grab the op.
Throw it in. There's no way. There is just no way, Bird from Sky. You've done this. He's found the flank, and he's put all the pressure right back onto Eternal Fire. Opening pick, and they're just going to try to sell some presents over towards Evan. Cause some chaos, cause a ruckus, and it seems like it may have worked. Only one defender at the back of the bomb site. It's Woxic doubling down. Rotation needed, and the ladder heard, but he doesn't care. Trying to be loud and proud. Woxic finds all three, but it's not enough for a round.
Play this gap. If he spots anything, no, he doesn't. But Zantaras is going to pop a shot off here. Pop ahead off of Stair.
Denied of event flank for the time being as Zantaras on the ramp. There's another man spotted. Dafu can't deliver, and you need these kills to come back your way tenfold if XELLOW want to convert, but it's not consistent. 3-on-2 for the flank. They all about to come barrel. Complete line of sight over on these ramp pushes, but they need to set themselves up for the crossfire, and they don't. Manx 1v3 won't deliver. Eternal Fire bring us to overtime, and it's nothing more. You're only really looking for one round, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. And they've been able to slip the net in mini, but not for long enough. Attention distracted and pulled, and while Manx is delivered on the trade, it's too far to gone. This round already seems the way of Eternal Fire. Just by how much is the question.
Wide margin.
All that matters. It was the defense that have been holding them back, so I'd argue. And that's also why I'm so nervous about them getting the run back for Eternal Fire, but still, it doesn't seem like they're going to fail to hold on to either one of these bomb sites. Though the USP says other stories. Antares still tucked into the middle of it. Bird from Sky flashes out, needs the kill, will deliver, and they leave it to an op and an M4 on a retake. Now just decide to cut
and throw all of his utility. But it's not going to stop this bomb plant.
No
Certainly not.
way.
XELLOW is, though. And Bird from Sky can't trade things out, so a 1v2 that's tricky as ever. Now tapping the bomb,
Oh!
going through the smoke is Woxic back to back. But man, look at this damage done. Xanterra's down low early on. Woxic just going wild in through the hut. Dafu gonna maintain composure, but only good for a singular. Xanterra's gonna go down as well towards that outer yard, so work being done. And Moore's able to slip the gap right there. And Wild Fashion, he goes back up the ladder.
They're just giving away picks at this point. Calyx left all alone on the A side. He's got the ops, so we can try to poke these a couple of picks back. Poke holes in the offense, but Stayer holds down the line, leaves it all up to XELLOW, coming through on the heaven rotate, and they know it's the ramp player, so they positioned around this properly, and XELLOW, yeah, just catches the fall off. Not an easy shot to hit, might I add. Yeah, well, Eternal Fire. Big round to try to convert right here, and Calyx delivers on the opening pick. The opening blow, that might just lead them to put their foot on the gas into the A side, try to pick apart this defense. Trade still not found, and Antares delivers on another outside. The magic, and it makes one of these site takes just all the much more easier. Dafu finally to deliver on a trade, but
has to wait out of Molly first things first.
yeah, that first kill was everything. In fact, the Calyx is able to at least find one, pretty much solidifies that this should be an Eternal Fire favorite round. Even sitting in the Molotov as Dafu tries to desperately find a trade that XELLOW denies, doubling down. Well, this is your last chance. And Moore already put things to a bit of a...
Oh, Woxic and Xanterra's missing their opportunity to find a kill, and their backs turned to this aggression coming through towards the squeaky door. Nothing spotted out towards Mustang either, and this is going to be a hard clear. No, Stair's not going to be cleared at all. Moore continues to fire away with the op in impressive fashion, but he will be dropped eventually. Stair takes matters into his own hands, and it's the duo towards that outer yard left to close things down. Xanterra's gets caught off guard, and Woxic left with all
things from him before, so this is not as one-sided as people may think. And he even had the proper line. I thought he was going to have that first. I love this.
He's playing a very passive angle. Cell's pretty to a
Oh
molly.
my-
Down to 4. He's 100 to 0.
I don't know what happened.
Oh no.
No idea. And now Manx has got to respond. The bump spotted in ramp, but knowing that his teammates fall and he walks up the ladder, this would almost certainly be another pick going away at XELLOW. As Stayer's caught timing. A-site play to be the attempt, and well, they should be able to get the bomb down. It's past that's got me worried, or maybe not. No, Calyx, this kill is so big, and the need to trade him out. The bomb's dropped in the open. Tetris as it stands. And 18 seconds to go. Woxic spotted. Same with Dafu. They exchange glances. And you've got Manx on the wrong side of the map to try to help out. Woxic just posts up on mini. They can't bait out the op shot, and that might be the end of it. Manx, 1v2. Instead, opts to work around Hut, but he's tucked in the left corner. This is curtains. XELLOW's got the proper read, and Eternal Fire have the proper play. 19-17 to close out a very...
of the playoffs for them. A fast speed rush in the play. They go right through the smoke here. No worries in the world. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Pinnacle odds favoring that. Eternal Fire still.
Well, now there's nothing holding XELLOW back from hitting their 100 basher. The new arrival to the server. I thought he'd be good for the double, but now chances start to go a bit downhill. XELLOW behind the smoke, maybe spotted, maybe not. Shadow given away, and Bird from Sky takes the kill happily. Xanterra's all down to the 1v2, and I don't see a kid in play, so he's going to have to just win this one on raw aim duels and gunfights. Bird from Sky spots him getting off of the bomb, and it looks like this round is going to continue to go downhill and downhill as the timer will soon get to a bit of a worrying spot. They both decide to take it down from the coffins and play their lives. Bird from Sky has had enough of the carousel ride that is...
up here towards B, so it's a scary prospect. They're going to test the waters, but immediately finding out that boosted up player, Bird from Sky on the entry duty. Oh, but there's the Deagle shots. Make it a 3K. He finds 4, lighting up the server right there, pushing through the smoke. You were exactly right.
Off the angle that he was hoping to play to perfection still. Usually known to be a one and done, but not this time. Bird from Sky, hard clears, and an advantage fielded bomb.
Bird from Sky, man. From around that goes so horribly wrong on fire. And they're going to walk into this. A bit of a scary prospect, but Calyx is going to give up his life. Dafu with a nice entry. It's going to make this a whole lot more easier.
Ooh. Basher is warm. He is hot. Xanterra is too, though. He's the least able to double down, somehow finds a third, and he saved their team's round. Bam almost connects for a kill, but it's forced them off, I'm pretty sure. So much damage inflicted. Dafu's got him dead to rights. Their star player. So, I don't know, man. He hasn't been the hottest of margins here, but maybe he's looking to change that around on 7 health being the difference.
Still a pretty strong defense ready to muster
my.
up. They're moving quickly.
They just decided to put pedal to the metal. As soon as they, I don't know, hear something. I'm not really too sure what the call is, but as soon as they throw the smokes, they are in the site instantaneously, but not in through Zantaras. He, anymore, put up the perfect B defense. It is to a T. And with only the 2 there, they're able to shut down that round single.
They can find a second. That would be huge. The Abdul Waxic with a lovely opener. XELLOW gonna hit the dirt.
And now it's Eternal Fire finding the opening success. Still looking for more. Oh, don't do it, mates, because Wax is posted. And it's just shut down round the board.
No fun.
No fun
For a static in that round, that's for sure. Right there. So while they throw that top banana smoke in, it's valuable. He's gonna drop the bomb right there. Bird from Sky hitting the deck.
But now Eternal Fire with all the info in the world, even a flash to come through. Look to hold it down. CALIX only good with the 1, but you still got one hell of a crossfire to break apart, and they are no closer to cracking the code. XELLOW behind Zantaras. And again,
if this does require a substitute, I feel like there's gonna be.
And as one-sided as a 5-5 score can be, but I don't think it's gonna stop there. Emor on a secondary up is ready to bank some out, and the trading is awful. I thought that was good for 3, but no. Now you leave it to the trusting hands of XELLOW, and as smokes go back, well, gotta take some initiative. Bird from Sky realizes that and takes an opening headshot. Nice flash, but can it get him to kill into XELLOW? Yes, it can. And now with the Manx post up from Banana, this round could look a little bit bleak. Bird from Sky, the big brain IGL. We've talked about him showing up this event so far. Well, he's got to do it one more time. Even here's the footsteps of a man going around him in the construction smoke. They've cleared out the site, but they know exactly where he lies. Bird from Sky, got to make a desperate play work. And, well, CALIX won't allow it. Lead take.
Yeah, they'll feel a lot of comfort. They can continue this more. What a lovely shot from him. Got a kick up here. He's dodging the flashbang, but he's getting away safely. Now it's up to XELLOW to offer up a site defense, but he can find nothing. And the site compromised here.
That's shocking. Usually XELLOW's guaranteed good for 1, but now it's going to be up to a retake again. This time a little more dire for them. 3 kills. XELLOW stuck behind the pillar. This kill's still not delivered, and they completely neglected the angle. Doubling down the op. Doesn't need it to fire off. 1v3 for Waxic, and it's impossible now. They know where he's coming in from. He just wants to find some kills. He wants to force some rebuys and get out of their hair. XELLOW somehow hold it down in the disadvantage.
Going on the proactive there, but the much flash is played in. He's left to deal with all the aggression there. 1-for-1 trade. Makes is good to confirm a kill there on the B side, but XELLOW takes proactivity here. He's going to get nice up close and personal. Dafu delivers another quick trade right there and spam through the smoke. It looks nearly on the line. Fasher down to 36 HP, but they'll still get those numbers punched in. They'll still confirm a bomb plant, and Fasher's going to confirm even more. Another kill and no trade available, and CALIX going to drop right behind him. Clean as ever on the site.
Should be that it's an XELLOW-sided round. Unless he pulls off the most heroic 2K we've ever seen, but a flick to start it off. No, just out of time. And he's spinning around circles on his crosshair for worse, but more. Oh, what more? Down to 19. Down to 6 close toward the broken wall, but now he relies on Waxic heroism. Finding the one, that's a good way to describe it. Flashes come blistering over the site, but the spacing is missed and the bomb's already dropped. Looking for another Waxic. Oh, it's not him anymore. Through the smoke's the one connecting, and now you're out of time. The round's already lost. It doesn't matter. Eternal Fire in the midst of chaos.
That's the right way with the pistol. Fasher somewhat isolated here, but Bird from Sky looking to offer up some support. His teammate goes down in the meantime, and Amor and XELLOW, they both find the entries necessary. Now they have to pick up the bomb inside that CT smite. That's mission number 1. XELLOW's going to find another kill in the meantime, and now in this chaos, are they going to be able to hold steady? What?
Ooh, well, they deny the plant, so there's still a fighting chance for them here. XELLOW's been able to come back in a double entry from construction. P250 Zantaras finally answers back, but still a bit too late. Within a stackable market, but it's like, I think 3 rounds is completely different than 4 than when you look at what's separating the teams. But maybe I'm getting a bit too far ahead of myself because they've just gone 3 for 1 at the B site. A 2-on-4 retake. Okay. No, okay. I thought that was thrown in by an emo player or something, but still pulling a couple of kills back. All of a sudden, 1v2. Not unwinnable, but Dafu just can't get the shots off in time. XELLOW. And I don't actually think we've seen one of these won by them this entire series, so unless they change up the pace here, then it could be poor. That's not poor.
Spamming a lot of damage to the smoke. Look at that. XELLOW and Waxic on notice, but still Zantaras hunting in for a lovely kill. That's actually being pressured here, and faster they'll soul member. A couple low HP rush. He's gonna find the first headshot, looking for more, but there's a cutoff point. Centaur is turning it around, but for only a short period of time. And a fast banana flank is coming on in. Calyx gonna hold steady here. Woxic waiting for the smoke push, and it does come through. He's gonna drop XELLOW. Last man standing is Manx. He's gonna turn around 180. He's gonna confirm the second. No, Woxic saves the day right. Eternal Fire play their cards right. They could catch him on the gap here. They're going to move up, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Perfect positioning from Amor, and that's an open B bomb.
How eager they are to steal these weapons away. 3 of them coming through in the apartments. They're very weary of the push play.
Static have not been able to put up any resistance. They're going to try and pressure, turn up the heat a little bit, but this underpass position is good for 2. Amor again. Off guard. Pressured from Palace here. No kills in just yet. He's still alive, but he gets fallen. He gets overwhelmed, and now they're going to try and panic rotate in, but they're walking into XCloud. They're walking into this crossfire, and it's done. It's dusted. This is 13 confirmed here for Eternal Fire.
Fasher again calls it here shortly if he pulls out his rifle. Footsteps heard by both parties, and Zantares gets the angle. What a shot from the superstar himself. Zantares wouldn't even toy with the idea of potentially just walking through that smoke. Who's coming through? Bit of a totem pole, and it works out for at least one.
No way.
My lord, they're gonna walk back into him at the B site. You still don't even know about Fasher. Rather, you do. He's the one that initially found a kill, and now they can come busting in. 10 seconds to go. The bomb lies dormant on the ground. The trade needs to be found, and it is delivered with 6 seconds to go. They get the digits.
Oh. Manx delivers a quick headshot right there to Zantares, but it still leaves it up to 2. The duo right now, the low HP bar goes down, but Calyx almost pulls it off. Almost pulls off
right now. Woxic back out with the op. Look at the aggression he throws to the table, but not winning the duel. XELLOW riding the highs of the previous clutch, and now Ecstatic look to turn up the heat, turn up the pace, right back on them.
Follows it up with another. Doesn't stop it.
Very well established. Are they going to break it apart? Zantares, no. He hasn't cleared the right sight line, and now they get to set up even further. 1 for 2, make that 3. Eternal Fire with 13. XELLOW could be the man to turn your attention to. Calyx, have they really put too much pressure on Brownholes this game? I'm not sure, and this is such a hard counter. Calyx trying to
rotation faster, just making it towards offensive in time here, but headshotted down from Amor. One more to deal with on the back of Emo Pillar, and Bird from Sky stuck between 2 different mollies. He's staying alive, but just barely. And into the flames he's gonna go. Down to no HP, he's gonna drop. And there's the site compromise here as Zantares finds another 2.
This money is still bad. They haven't converted around convincingly, and a very long would ruin his day. He's got no smoke. Calyx at the P90 goes B-hopping out of the apartments. But still, the crossfire very well noted. You need one more frag on the site if you want to cement this round. XELLOW delivers on both the Molly and Pit, but Woxic catches on the cross. 1-for-1 trades, and Eternal Fire are not
just yet. Said he's going to play a bit of an off angle here, but now, oh my god, Fasher spots him. That's 1 kill in. XCloud now needs to close, but he can't. He's been spotted out from Fasher, who saves the day with a 1v2 clutch of his own. Here, they're just looking to take some early exchanges here, but past the flames, past the utility. They don't expect him, but Bird from Sky still nails the shot.
They don't take the advantage. They back away. And they want to transition towards B, or do they? Woxic's just found a big trade, and that's going to cause some commotion.
So far, the game plan has been in the mid-round, but in the back of Emo Pillar and through CT, a run boost through the smoke. It works out, but no Fasher going to shut it down. Good for 1, but that's all he'll be able to muster up. Post plants. Go for the smoke, though. Surely not. Another run boost.
They miss it, though. MP9 decides to pepper in bullets, and it's a 2-for-2 trade because of a team kill. Zantares falls to friendly fire, but still they maintain an advantage. XELLOW at the back of the site can only connect to tag. And it's a retake that you've got no option but to go for. No kits and not a lot of time. Bomb needs to go down, and Amor delivers, but the trade is through. And Manx recover the AW. Oh boy, Manx looking through the angle. It looks like he does, but just not enough time. Calyx above the site. It's a 1-for-1 trade. And Woxic, running out of bullets, running out of time, decides to reload, and CT takes the deep fight, and Eternal Fire prolong the inevitable, but still get it in the end.